be daydreaming about the days when we cruising, about the days when I'd lean in and you would meet me halfway there. I'd be sunbathing, soaking up the life I live, trying to exercise my sin, trying to love me whole way through. Yeah. Life's been good to me. Yeah, I'm still learning.
Yes.
It's still good for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still
Say
learning
what?
when I move my
Ooh, that was that. Yeah, that got me right. That's another one. Welcome back. Welcome to the Just Say It podcast. You know, we back with another one. I am your host, DJ Blood Money.
And I am your host, Warren Socks.
And today we talk about slapping a nigga. Today we talking about getting this fucking money. We starting off right, y'all. How y'all out there feeling? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Even if you're not, make sure you comment. For all the big booty women out there, make sure you drop a like for show. No,
For sure.
just fucking with y'all. Just messing with y'all. But how y'all doing today, man? Like I said, my name is DJ Blood Money. We are here with the Just Say It podcast topics. A podcast where we talk about topics that some people scared to get canceled about, controversy topics, and music, entertainment, drugs, success, accomplishments, and more. I'm here with your boy Warren Socks in another day.
Yeah, we are here. Another episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Before we start this episode, we just want to say if there's anybody that want their song played, like we just played this artist. Who was that artist? Shout out that artist right
Man,
now.
this artist right here, her name is Hadassah. Hadassah. I hope I'm saying your name right. Your link will be in the description. The song is called Groove. Young artist, based out of LA, I believe. That's what it says on her Instagram, but people could be lying. I ain't saying you're lying, Hadash, however you say your name. But this young lady sent this in her song. The song is called Groove. I like the groove to it. I like the move. I like the vibe. The ladies been out here stepping it up.
Right. They've been doing
Hey,
their
fellas,
thing.
I'm telling y'all, the ladies is out here sending their music, y'all. The ladies, see, the ladies is about it. See, y'all men,
Let's scoot this back because it's been
hitting the camera a little
All
bit. See,
Yeah.
niggas think they too good. Niggas be like, man, you know the hood got me, man. The hood ain't got shit.
Right.
Streets is undefeated.
If you want your song played like we just played it, please send your song to justsayitofficialpodcast@gmail.com. We are still playing music from unsigned artists to try to bring notoriety, let our fans hear their music, you know what I'm saying? So help us help you by sending your song to justsayitofficialpodcast@gmail.com. Before we, turned on the cameras and started this episode, we got our topics together. I look back at all our episodes and I realized we've done a lot of shitting on women and things like that. So I want to take this time to start off our episode by uplifting women. We are going to name 3 things that we love about women. You go first.
Damn, put me on the spot.
You
Put
go
me on
first.
the spot. 3 things I love about women. They bodies. Your body gotta be on a beam. Nah, that sounds sexualizing. But
body.
one thing I like about women, I could say, is a woman's touch. When I say a woman's touch, I mean more than just physical touch. Women like to make sure things look pretty, neat, organized, and all that.
Right.
Women gonna make sure the labels and the refrigerator are facing forward. Men will throw a whole damn pot in the goddamn refrigerator and say, that's leftovers. Just pull the pot out.
Fuck it.
Women gonna put that shit in Tupperware. It's little things like that. Women gonna make sure you might have some plants or foliage. Let's say foliage. You know what I mean? Inside the crib, they gonna make sure it's pictures hung up. Things like that. I love. I like women's. Like I said, they bodies. I'm gonna put it out there. I like some ass and titties, y'all. Fuck it.
Nah,
It is what it
you.
is.
Women are some gorgeous creatures. You
I
know what
like
I'm
to
saying?
talk to women because, like I said, women sometimes, some women do think emotional, but sometimes that emotion, sometimes has a logic to it. It's, they more in their feelings with things because sometimes I don't be in my feelings. Some people say I'm an asshole, but I'd be like, bro, I'm just going to speak the logic. Fuck your feeling. Fuck it. It might make you feel bad, but I'm going to just tell you the truth. I'm going to just tell you
Right.
the truth. But sometimes women make me slow down. Like, bro, slow down and think about what you're going to do before you do it. A lot of women out here playing chess sometimes, not checkers. Some women out here playing checkers. But those are three things. I like a woman's smile sometimes, you got to
Right.
have good teeth.
Right.
I feel like if a woman got bad teeth, I'm going to instantly, you got crackhead in your family. Somebody was doing crack in your fuck it. Yeah, you got some type of crackhead. Somebody was doing some fuck shit in your family. That, yeah, you got either you was doing the crack, the coke, the heroin, or somebody in your family was doing crack, cocaine,
They was
heroin,
doing
pills,
that.
perkies, whatever it mean. You got to have good teeth. If your teeth is fucked up, I'm gonna be like, gingivitis. Like, yeah. So, those are three things I like about women. How about yourself?
Um, Three things, and you know what? I was the one that brought up this, but you would think I would have the answers. But just thinking straight off the head, um, I like a woman's feminine way. I like when a woman is in her.
Miss Clavin.
I
Snaps
like
for
when a
'em.
woman, is nice, soft, and gentle. It's a whole lot of women I run into, and I feel like they try to, portray the dude image or a guy image and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially, if you the type of women that like women, So I know some women just like to be, you know, in a aggressive way, but a woman who loves a man, I just love you to be nice, soft, gentle, and sweet. I guess I agree with you, but it's not one of my ones. The way a woman body looks, like I just be fascinated. But that don't mean just because I like the way a woman bodies look, that's not meaning I want a skinny woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
some bigger woman that I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? She look good.
She know how to, yeah, she know how to put it on. Go ahead, last one.
Uh, I like a woman that's understanding. And what I mean by understanding is I know, they try to pin y'all with the women have a lot of emotions and stuff, but if she's understanding to deal with an intelligent person, you know what I'm saying, and not basing her moves off of how, I don't want to say how she feels, but just what's going on in the moment.
Yeah,
She's understanding to say, oh, okay, this man has potential. This man, is trying. I'm not being misunderstanding and just falling in love with any man that can just give me $1 and just say, hey, it's gonna be okay. No, but
mm-hmm.
she's being understanding in the sense of, oh, he's nice, he's a gentleman, he opens the door for me. He's not mistreating me. But it's different ways to be understanding. Like, if you're willing to I don't want to say compromise, but if you're willing to communicate in an understanding way, if you're willing to be there for your partner in an understanding way, uh, just many different things.
Yeah. I like a
What?
woman's voice too.
Oh
Like some
man,
women's voice, what when she got that sweet, soft voice. Hey baby, I be, ooh, what's up,
like
shawty? I be, what up, shawty? How you feeling? How you mean? You need your back rub, but we good. We can cut that out. But like I was saying, yeah, now I love a woman's voice. I love a soft spoken woman. I don't know, it's just something about like, yeah, you got me, you got me. Oh damn, she done put on the Mickey Mouse voice. Hey, baby. You know what I mean? But it's like real soft. I
yeah,
love a woman's voice, man. It's just I could sit up all night. Even like listening to women, make music. Like
right,
their voices is just so powerful.
right. I like a woman's reciprocation though, and that's a big thing that I think we need to talk about. And not that it has to be I do something for you, you do something for me. That's just to let you know if I went out and I paid for 3 dinners and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It would be nice on the fourth one. Hey, babe, you've been taking care of me. I'm gonna go ahead and treat you right and stuff like that. So
Right.
I like when a woman can, and that's I guess as far as like the understanding, like be understanding. Don't nobody want to keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this, and keep doing this, and then the one time where I may come to you and say, hey babe, I'm short, like what you gonna do? And then it's if she come through for a nigga, that's what I like about a woman.
Let's shout out to the women coming through for these niggas. Nah, but
Yeah.
one thing I see we got is women hitting men. Let's go back to the negative shit. Nah, it's not negative. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not negative. It's not.
It needs to be addressed.
It needs to be addressed.
It needs to be addressed.
I feel like a woman shouldn't put her hands on a man, depending on the circumstance. Now, if he fucking you up, yeah, beat his ass, woman. If he did some fuck shit to you and he didn't do nothing physical to you, just walk away. Because if that man decides to treat you like another man, it's going to go left for you real quick. I don't care how little you think your man is, how, he a bitch, this and that. It's a reason y'all got estrogen and we have testosterone.
Right.
When that testosterone kick in, he going to whip, he going to whip your ass. It's fucked up. But I don't think a woman should be hitting on a man because, okay, you got women that'll say, okay, let's be equal. I want to be equal just like you. I want to work too. I want to this and that. Okay, equal rights, equal fights. All right, bitch. Now I'm going to show you. Finna Barry Bonds, Floyd Mayweather your ass. Now, I wouldn't hit a woman. Right. I wouldn't hit a woman. Right. I'm going to tell y'all that now. I wouldn't put my hands on a woman. But if I had life or death, like, yo, this woman is beating me the fuck up. She got knives or whatever. She got a gun. I'm knocking her ass out. Oh, I'm finna turn into Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather mixed with Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh, I'm knocking her ass out. Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm knocking her ass out. But I don't think women should be hitting on men. I don't think men should be hitting on women. Y'all should just keep y'all hands to yourselves. I don't like playing that play fighting shit. If I got a girl and she want to play fight all the time, shut up, you little bit. Like, nah, I ain't doing that because I'm going to knock you the fuck out. And somebody told me one time, they asked me, they said, you and your girl don't be fighting and stuff like that. You ain't never fought with your girl or like any girl you been with. Like, no, bro, I don't play that shit. The moment she try to, use a bit, and put your hands on me and all that, I'm leaving your ass. You get left. I was just playing. I wasn't. Because in my head, all right, this bitch she trying to kill me. Right. Oh, you ain't have to do all that. Now I'm in jail. Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, women hitting men. Yet again, before I say what I have to say, I just want to say we here at Just Say It Podcast do not condone any physical violence towards any human being whatsoever. So now that we have made this disclaimer, I want to say this. I had to bring up this topic because it was some information that was brought to me from a phone call during this week, about a family member that was going through it with something with it. I mean, it's all good. Everything is good now, so it's nothing major. But I just happened to hear some information and stuff like that. And it had me thinking and stuff like that. I don't know why women want to try to hit men to think that, that you would be stronger than them or that you would win the fight. Some of them will that do train. But I don't get it. Why would you resort to this with knowing how the dangers that can happen? But I thought about what are the exceptions for the man to hit a woman? And I sat back and thought about it. Let me break it down to you. I was thinking to myself, if me and my girl ever got into an argument and she said, I'll be right back. And I'm like, okay, you gonna bring your ass back. And she comes back in the house or wherever I'm at with a goddamn flamethrower. And she comes in this house and my mother is sitting beside me, whatever the case may be, and flamed my mom, up with the flamethrower and stuff like that. At that point, do you go to yourself, oh my gosh, no, I'm not going to hit this woman or stop that, from happening and stuff like that.
Bro, that's life.
No, I'm protecting my mother. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to punch your ass in the face. But not that, anything like that will happen and stuff like that. I just, was thinking of it. And yet again, I'm not excusing it or trying to make some wild ass scenario to say, yeah, that's when you can do it or something like that. No, we don't condone hitting women or women hitting men. and stuff. But we do have to bring awareness. It's been a lot of relationships going sour over physical abuse, and we want to say, anytime for me, anytime, like you said, and any parts of the relationship that anybody will result to a physical violence, leave automatically. But a lot of times people don't have that addressed, and some people are walking around with anger issues, or don't know how to deal with, how to shake that anger off of them, so they feel like hitting people is the best way to do it. No. Anytime with any relationship I've ever had, I've always said that from the gun. Listen, this is my no. This is my, I gotta get out of here.
It's a non-negotiable.
This is anytime you put your hands on me. And see, they'll feel like, oh, well, if it's a punch or a slap, they'll try to like poke you or try to back you into a corner. No. Anytime you put your hands on me, we're through. I'm letting you know. We're done. Yep. It's over. Gotta go. Chris Brown chucking up the deuces.
Right, because then that's what they'll try to paint you as, is a Chris Brown. But some men that slap the shit out of women, and some niggas will tell you these hands is both ways, baby. These hands is bisexual. They go both ways. These motherfuckers is omni movement. They go every way. So like bro said over here, we do not condone or advertise any men or female putting their hands on each other. Only way I would say is if it's life or death. That's the only time I would ever try to do that. We already talked about the 3 things. I got. I want to go to that next one.
Oh, you want? Nah, I'll do it.
You do that shit.
All right, I'll do it.
Because I'm looking, I stopped. I said, I don't know, brother.
Okay.
I don't know. This is going to be a funny one. This is an Ayo moment. This part of the podcast is brought to you by Ayo. So, men out there, I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Go ahead.
Would you get your ass ate? Yeah. That's what this mother.
But you didn't say by a woman, because then everybody would have took it and made it seem like it. All right, but I brought this topic
by
up.
A woman. Would you let a woman toss your salad?
We here at Just Say It podcast bring up the topics that people are scared to get canceled over or feel uncomfortable to talk about. So I brought up this topic of, as a man, as a straight man, I'm talking to all my fellas here. As a straight man, would you ever get your ass eaten by your woman?
Would you?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. But the reason why I say that is because, like, Instagram and going through reels is a motherfucker. I was seeing like this, a nigga with a big swollen nigga, and was like, yeah, bro, I would let my girl lick my ass and all that type of shit. And I'm like, nah, man, I think going below the balls is like a foul play. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can mess with the dick and the balls, but nah, doing all that's a little bit extra.
The twins, but not the ass. Yeah, I'm with bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm the guy that, like, towards a woman. But I'm the guy that, I'm the guy that, I enjoy that shit.
You a booty muncher.
I mean, it's cool. It's all right. But I enjoy that type of stuff. But then a woman,
plastic cups for you for the rest. Don't come over my crib. Plastic cups for you, my nigga.
Nah, man.
Plastic cups for you.
I'm at the point now, like, if we was younger,
see
you feel like embarrassed.
See how comfortable he is.
But
plastic cups for this nigga.
It's cool. Don't make nobody ashamed and all that. Because people, people do some foul. Yeah, some people do some foul stuff behind closed doors. So it ain't. I'm at the point now. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. I eat ass.
Yeah. I've eaten ass. I've eaten some ass. I ain't gonna lie on camera, y'all. I've eaten some ass. Let's be real about it. Am I doing it frequent? No.
But would you ever feel comfortable?
I'm not getting my salad tossed. Bitches ain't blowing bubbles and fucking snot rockets in my what?
Because
they booty bandits. Hell no, she's not doing that. I'm punching a girl.
And then it's like, what is cool and then what's not cool about it? Because some dudes will try to lift their legs up or get in a doggy style and try to, and I'm like, okay, you know, if she was doing the thing and you just happened to go down and she did it herself, that's cool. But I'm like getting the whole doggy style and getting it from the back. That's kind of
Like, bro lifted his legs up. Like, if like, no, I ain't never seen it or nothing like that.
yeah, me neither.
But you, like you said, I would think you would have to lift your legs up and lean back or like be on your back and let her eat your ass. Like, no, bro, I'm not. You's a dirty motherfucker.
But I bring this topic up. This not say have you got it done or would you get it done. I bring it up to tell the fellas, do you think? Well, I don't think it's gay, but do you think it's like gay? Because some people will feel like, nah,
I feel like it's gay.
You feel like it is?
I feel like that's gay.
But let's think about this. Gay is between two men.
Right.
How is that gay if a woman is satisfying a man?
I would say, you could say, well, a man's G spot is in his ass and all that. But if you like her licking your ass, bro, she's basically damn near about to put her tongue in your ass. So you like your booty played with. Like, that's my take on it. Now,
Right.
It is a woman. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like, no, you secretly got some shit in the closet. You might not be
You feel like
fully
you're too
gay.
comfortable.
Yeah, you might not be fully gay. I ain't saying you gay, and ain't nothing wrong with being gay.
Right.
But I'm saying, nah, bro. As a straight man, you not getting your booty tickled. Like,
Right.
you not, like, motherfuckers go to jail in fear of getting their ass touched, right?
You know what I mean?
So why would you let this woman come in and touch your ass, like, and play with your booty? I don't even like when a girl slaps my ass. My girl slapped my ass. I'm like, yo, like, bro, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah,
like,
stop that.
Stop,
Stop
don't
that.
squeeze my shit. Don't good game. No, I'm not.
Like,
walking
give me a
past
hug
her.
instead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pull me close and whisper in my ear something good.
Right.
Don't slap me on my butt.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit. And like I said, some men gonna do it, and hey, bro, if you like that, you like it. I'm not saying you 100% wrong. I ain't saying. I wouldn't personally do it. I feel like it's a little bit feminine. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't want to get my ass ate. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. That's just not me.
Right. But all right, I just had to ask that and stuff. And I know some of y'all people probably thinking out there, nah, he probably asked it because he probably got it done and all that. And he want to see if it's cool. No, I can 100% say I've never let a woman go below the area. Like,
Same.
nah, like,
Confidence.
with confidence. I've never.
So since we debating stuff, I saw something about chocolate cake.
Okay.
A yellow cake. You got yellow cake in the inside with chocolate icing. Is that considered chocolate cake?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say, because if they had, you saying like if they had yellow cake and if they had the
chocolate icing.
Yeah.
How is I'm lost. I would think that's not it. That's a yellow cake with chocolate icing.
I guess so. Yeah, if you had like a yellow cake or or an actual chocolate cake.
Like,
okay,
it's chocolate. Like, how could you determine chocolate cake? Because this is a good, like, that's a good thing, because I'm thinking about it. Well, if you go to the grocery store and get one of those, a yellow cake with chocolate icing, it's going to say yellow. But you know, like where you scan it at, it might say chocolate cake. So I'm like, how is that chocolate cake? No, it's gotta be.
I think it's yellow cake. You're right. If you think about it, because they will go on the cake.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, it's a yellow cake.
What do y'all think? Is a yellow cake with chocolate icing considered chocolate cake? Is a what would you say? Because then you could say it like this. What if you got strawberry cake and you got chocolate icing? Is that considered a strawberry cake with chocolate icing, or is that considered a strawberry cake?
Yeah, strawberry cake.
You would say
whatever color the cake is, that's what it is technically, because the icing is just
the topping.
Yeah, right.
The decorative shit. I seen it and two people was arguing and it was funny. I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy. Like, you breaking the matrix with stuff like that. Is a yellow cake with chocolate icing considered a chocolate cake? I would be like, no, it's a yellow cake with chocolate icing. But some people would say, yes, it is chocolate cake because of the icing. So it's like, well, if you got strawberry cake with vanilla icing, is it vanilla cake? No, I would say strawberry cake.
Right. Exactly.
You know? but chocolate does have a little bit of a leeway when everything. Um, Other things we wanted to talk about. I know we talked about women a lot. Um, can a woman raise a man? What do you think?
They can raise a man, but they will miss that ultimate piece on how to be a man.
Mm, okay.
Only men can teach men how to be a man, and I stand on that. That's not saying you can't grow up to be a magnificent man, but men need to teach other men how to be men. Only a woman can really like nurture, I guess, a man. I don't know. What's your thoughts
This
on
is
it?
this is an interesting topic, right? Because you could see. I think about somebody like Chico Bean. Chico Bean to me seems like he is a great man, right? I don't know this. I don't know him personally. I don't know him off camera. I don't. I've only seen him just like majority of us, right, on camera. I've seen him in person on stage. That was dope. But
Right.
he talks about his mother a lot, raising him. Tawanda, I believe his mom's name is. Shouldn't even have to put his mom's name out there. But I feel like he talks about how she raised him to be a great, outstanding man. I feel like women can raise a man to be a man in certain, like bro said, in certain ways. They can teach them, no, men don't. I ain't gonna say cry all the time. Men don't show emotion sometimes. They might say that, but there is gonna be certain things missing. You know what I mean? Out of them. Not all women. Not all women. Because like I would say, like my father would tell you, like, bro, shut your soft ass up, fuck all
Right.
that shit. Like you be alright tomorrow, nigga. Like shut the fuck up. Whereas a mom is gonna be like, no, that's my baby. Like, you know, don't let her cry or don't let him cry. Don't let him do this. Like, no, they gonna try to nurture or not hit their kid or anything like that. No, you shouldn't put your. I had a conversation with somebody, but that's I'm not even gonna go into that.
Right.
But anyways, no, you shouldn't hit him, or when he falls, pick him up, make sure his knees okay. But you might raise a man. He might be a nice man, but he might be a little bit softer compared to a man that was raised around all men, rough ass. These motherfuckers grew up rough. They grew up fighting in the yard with their uncles out there laughing and shit like that. Go ahead and fight. My cousins used to make me and my bro fight. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that was being a man, but being raised around my father it wasn't a lot of room for crying and bitching and complaining. Like, no, bro, come on, we got to get this shit done.
Right.
Like, come on, we getting this shit done. Fuck what you talking about. We got to do this. We got to do that. Me playing football. I remember the first time I played football, I got my ass popped. I'm talking about creased. I damn near start crying. I look for my dad. He did not come to a nigga rescue. He didn't give a fuck. He was just like, practice tomorrow, 5 p.m. sharp. I'm like, yo, what the like? That shit broke me as a kid, but I see what he was doing. Like, and he explained himself like, I'm not gonna be there all the time when you fall. So you gotta learn how to pick yourself up now. Which a woman could teach, right? But some women gonna lead with emotion sometimes when it comes to that. And oh well, just express how you feel when you fall. Sometimes you can't. You just fell on your ass. It's time to get back up and keep going. So I'm a little bit on the sense of saying yes, but no. Yes, they can, but no, they're gonna be missing certain things sometimes, not all times, but I feel like what a woman would do is go get this young man around other men.
Right.
But
Right.
there's your answer though. She had to go to other men. So there's like, no, bro, she gonna have to go to other men to teach certain things. Um, you know, but that's pretty much it. It's nothing bad. I don't think that's bad about nothing about that, right?
Nah, nothing bad about it at all. I'm assuming if you're a single mom out there with a boy, and you want to go ahead and raise a man, and there's no man in the household and things. When he gets old enough to start being curious about things in life, I'm assuming he's going to reach out to other men. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I was blessed to have my father in my life, and even when I was, being non-agreeable with him, it seemed like when I was going to other men, they were just saying the same shit my dad said. So it was kind of like mind blowing, like, damn, you sound like my dad. That's some shit my dad would say and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, it came from people that was around his age at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like when a man grows up and he starts, but yet again, it's all on who he idolizes, because he can idolize something that could have him turn in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he go to jail and realize, damn, I would listen to the wrong motherfuckers. Get out and be like, damn, none of my homeboys was teaching me this. They was teaching me on a path of destruction. So it's all on who that kid can grow up and look up to, and follow their advice, or see who is doing something with their life and who ain't, and who they gonna attend to.
Yeah. So that's a little bit it. I saw this clip though, the other day, bro. It was funny as hell. Bro was talking about never trust a woman that work in a warehouse. Cause I guess I don't know if he worked at like an Amazon or something like that. This man, he was trying to talk to Lil Shit. Lil Shit had this man fucking baffled, right? This man thought, she was telling him, oh no, I'm not like that and all this extra shit. He said he's a team lead. His supervisor walks in, shows them, they was talking about hoes. They had just brought up the topic of hoes. They showing each other, everybody talking about the girls that's in there. They showing pictures of girls and shit. This girl sent the supervisor a butt naked video of her twerking. 2 weeks later, she sends dude that's damn near in love with her, same video. So my question is, do you trust warehouse working women? In nowadays age, I'm going to say nowadays time.
Well, with the job that I just had, I've kind of got an experience of some fuck shit. I could see why you would want to ask that question, and I feel like I'm 50-50 on it, because it's all on the type of woman you dealing with. But you all gonna see it within her actions. If she had pure actions like what you're explaining to me, no, I wouldn't. But I've been around some warehouse women where I'm like, oh, okay, you keep to yourself. You don't start no drama. You're very nice and friendly. You're very informational and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't, yet again, it's one of them. It's not all women, but like I said, with the job I had and the corporation that it's under, and with all the people that attend to it, and then you get to see all the little sneaky shit and stuff like that, and then motherfuckers make it so obvious. Oh, what? Oh, y'all motherfuckers, y'all be kicking it after work? Did y'all fuck? Cause you awfully nice to him. You awfully close to him. When I seen you at first and you first got here, you was, oh, I need a man and all that type of stuff. Now this nigga that's coming by, you all talking to him. Every time I walk past near the office, I always see y'all together. Mm-hmm. What's going on? And that's what will feel like, should you trust warehouse workers? Because what they will do is say, I don't want everybody in my business. I don't want to know. I don't want them to think, but me and you, we just gonna be cool at the office and stuff and not tell nobody. And then it'd be a nigga like me, let me go holler at shorty and stuff like that. And then you, what? They go together? I didn't even know. They just seemed like they was cool. They seemed like they was talking.
Just chilling.
Are you serious? Nah, I don't think that. Look, just watch him. Every time he get up, she go ahead and follow him. Oh no, they just, they trying to get the job done. Nah, it's more than that. It's more than that, nigga. It's too much. He never used to do that. He never used to follow her. And so, yeah, it's tricky. Let's just say that it's tricky.
Yeah, I feel like places like Amazon, Walmart, Target, I feel like it get tricky in those places. I feel like a younger woman, I wouldn't trust. I truly wouldn't. Like, as my age now, like, I wouldn't trust it. I just couldn't. Like, if she worked, if it's a whole bunch of girls, whole bunch of guys there, Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. It's just too many. It's too much shit that can go wrong. It's too much stuff, especially if you got there after her. If you got there after her, I would say hell no, because she already set in here. People already know the routine. People already know, so she can trick you easily. But if you was there before her, maybe a little bit. But I just feel like, damn, I be feeling bad because I be seeing a lot of those posts like that.
Right.
Niggas be, oh, bro, I worked here and she was fucking with him and then fucking with him. I'm thinking I'm the only one. Like, I'm like, bro, to me, I wouldn't be that gullible. Like, I wouldn't be super gullible. Like, nah, I would tell her, like, yeah, okay, I'm the only one. But in my head, I'd be like, bro, I know I ain't the only one. Like, hell no. I know I'm not. Like, so when the shit hit the fan, I'd be like, bitch, I already knew that. That's why I ain't even blowing up. I ain't tripping about it. Like,
Right.
I already knew that. So I just wanted to ask that
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, just quick things to throw in there. I
Nah.
see we ran through.
Yeah, nah, but I could look. Now that we ran through the topics, I can go ahead and talk about a little situation that happened to me. Everybody always enjoys a juicy story, so I'm gonna try my best. I can't iron out all the details, but I can tell y'all a juicy story, and it's going back to your point of should you trust a warehouse worker woman? At my last job, which I will not disclose of, there was a woman I end up talking to, a nice black woman. You know, she was from Wilmington.
Shout out to the sisters.
Yeah, you know, she was cool. She had a little hood in her, you
Gangsta
know.
bitch.
So
Gangsta.
yeah, she was with all the real niggas. You know, I was trying to be a nice gentleman that I guess her car must have went down and stuff, and I was going, "Oh, you know, I'll give you a ride, you know, cuz I see a young sister working, I'll go, you know, help you out." You know, we get to talking, exchanging, you know, words and things of that nature. And you know, we just got close. That's just the key word. We got close.
Mm-hmm.
It had fucked me up because, you know, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna see if I can try to, like, if she wanna, you know, be closer than close. Let's just say that we wanted to be closer than close. Well, I wanted to be closer than close, but you know, what happened was, you know, I started telling people like, yo, you know, shorty is, because she was at the end of the day, she was still single.
Mm-hmm.
So I was letting some people know, yo, you know, me and shorty, we getting close and stuff like that. And I guess they kept it on they knew before I knew. So, you know, one day I'm with shorty and she was like, yo, we about to go get some. Well, I guess we could talk about. We go get some weed. But I'm gonna go get some weed from one of the coworkers. And it's one of them feelings like you don't know, but how the way they talk, you kind of got a feeling. So how the way they was talking and oh yeah, yeah, what's up and all this, oh okay, thank you and stuff like that. So I thought nothing of it, you know what I mean? And I dropped her off. I'm like, oh, all right, y'all seem kind of, you know, cool and stuff like that. But yet again, paid it no mind. What happened was Shorty got fired. Shorty got fired, and you know, I went back to the homie that we got the weed from, and you know, I end up, you know, just telling him like, yo, bro, you know, me and Shorty, we got close. Let's just say that we got close. And he like, oh, word, bro, you know, a whole time I was you know, getting a piece of that from Shorty. I'm like, damn. Yeah, it was like, damn, like, and yet again, I wasn't mad because we was both single. I don't want to say we was not dating. We was just getting close. You know, we was cool. Let's just say it like that. We was getting close. But I had the intentions of, oh, she fucking with me. I'm about to see if I can make her, you know, my girl. And then when I found out, you know, whole time the dude that we was, you know, getting plugged in from, that you had got close with him already, it kind of fucked me up because I was like, damn, bro, like whole time you could have just kept it 100 and just told me. I wouldn't even been mad or looked at you different. But the fact that you waited till you got fired and I had to find out this way, and it had me, yet again, it had me looking stupid. it had me looking stupid. Like, damn, you know, I ain't.
Nigga was fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. Damn, bro.
But
That's what I'll be. You know what I mean? That'd be my thing.
yeah,
That basically the same type story, bro, of what happened to dude.
yeah.
Damn,
I
bro.
can't say too much of the details, but the best way I can put it is we got close. You know,
Yeah.
we got super close.
Men out there. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret key that some people don't know. Right? If you want to fuck with a girl, or I feel like if you want to, try to make y'all relationship strong, you trying to get with a girl, don't tell nobody. Rule number 1. You can go do my track record, right? I could bring up my exes. I could bring up somebody. Don't tell nobody. I'm talking about for a while. Like, that's my number 1 rule. And I learned that early in life. I learned that, like, I probably was in middle school. And I forget who told me this, but they was like, yo, bro, I'm going to sit you down. I see you trying to do your thing. You trying to get your little first girl. You got all your homies around and you blabbing at the mouth about, oh, me and this girl, da 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 da. He said, one of these niggas is going to be jealous. One of these niggas going to be jealous. One of these niggas damn near was already doing the same shit you was doing. And one of these niggas going to want to see you heartbroken. So don't tell nobody. And I was like, what? I didn't get it at first. So I ain't listened. And I told this nigga. And all 3 of them things came fucking true. I was heartbroken, nigga. I was fucking pissed. I was so mad. Hold on. I was hurt. I was hurt. I don't know if y'all can hear these sound effects, nigga. I was hurt.
Hopefully they can.
I was heartbroken. Homie fucked her. Homie said she was talking to him. And another homie put some bullshit on my name. I didn't even have that effect. Damn.
Oh, damn.
But y'all get the point.
Yeah.
So this is a secret key, bro. Don't tell, and this ain't the shit on you or nothing like that.
No.
This
do
is
your thing.
This is one thing I would even tell you, like, to the young men out there, to everybody out there, even women. Don't tell nobody, right? Because I feel like I said after I learned it, and stuff, it was like, bro, you gotta wait. I would say wait about a couple months. And I'm not saying don't get no ass, don't be with her, don't kick it with her. No, I'm saying publicly let people know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Like, unless something happens where it's like, oh shit, we together, some bullshit happened. Like, nah, bro, that's my girl, chill.
Right.
Like, yeah, cool. Now you put that in play. But if you can keep it a secret for a little bit, and it's not to be secret, manipulative. Oh, well, you still got hoes. You must be trying to fuck something. Da da da. If you do got hoes, it's smart to keep it a secret for a little bit because now it gives you time to. All right, I'm gonna cut these bitches off. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Same with the women. I'm gonna cut these little niggas off. I'm gonna cut these men off. Cool. So don't be like in the talk, oh, we've been talking for a couple days, couple weeks. Oh, I'm going to just start telling everybody. No, because that's the easiest way for destruction fast. I promise you. It never works. It's not going to work. Like the best thing, keep that shit a secret. Be low key about everything. And you should be good. What's this? Oh, you will end up with some shit.
And that's, you know what? That's probably my problem. Because a nigga like me, when I get you and I know I got you and I know, you know what I'm saying? I want to let the world know, you know what I'm saying? But I do it in the sense of I want to let the world know to see what's going to come. Whatever's done in the dark shall come to the light. So when I do, man, look at my girl. Look at her. She looks so beautiful and she's mine, baby. 100%. I wouldn't go ahead and post us, but not all the time. But you know what I'm saying? I just want to let the world know. So that way, hey, yo, bro, ain't this your girl, right? Yup. Ain't homegirl went to, or did such and such and such. So that way motherfuckers would tell me. But yet again, this is why they say keep it secretive. Because even when you do that, it'll be some shit like that. And motherfuckers will never tell you. You know what I'm saying, mother? Well, I ain't going to say nothing if you ain't going to say nothing. But yet again, if you, like you said, if you had it, in the background, don't nobody know. You can just, do your thing.
Y'all can
and
do y'all thing. Y'all can figure out the ticks. Y'all can figure out everything because you don't want to be like, hey, bro, ain't this your girl?
Y'all.
Exactly. Because you ran forward. You start going full speed, bro. Y'all haven't even, bro, you ain't even been with shorty for a month, bro. Like, you ain't been with the little fine, yeah, you ain't been with little shit for a month. So it's like, no, bro, your best option is don't say nothing because but at the same time, you do want to close the deal fast.
Right.
I'm not going to say deal like, make it sound like, we bidding or auctioning women, but you want to secure it fast and let her know, and y'all be on the same type time. Like, yo, we together. We can say I'm your man, you my girl, whatever. But publicly, let's not say nothing, right? We kicking it every day. We be with each other all the time. Let motherfuckers just figure this shit out until, hey, look, I used to mess with homie 2 weeks before I got with you, or I used to mess with, the little shit right there. I used to mess with her a couple days before me and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Me and her kind of was, I was talking to her. Me and her was kind of like, reconnecting or this and that. And then you came along and I didn't know if me and you was going to be serious. I ain't going to lie. So that's what that time gives you. And some people say, well, that's when y'all talking before you. I don't believe in that talking phase shit. I mean, I do, I guess.
No, I know what you mean, though.
I don't believe in that long ass, bro. We shouldn't be talking for over a couple weeks. Like, we know what, like, no, bro, I knew that when I was a kid. No, bro, I ain't talking to her for that long. Look, is you trying to be with me or what?
Thank you.
And if you don't want to be with me, I'm not tripping. We still can keep doing what we doing, but don't have me out here, oh, you the only one, because that's how motherfuckers end up heartbroken.
Yo, and that's why I post. And that's why I post and do what I do. And and so, like I said, what's done in the dark shall come to the light. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post it unless we on the type time like, yo, we on some undercover stuff. We just bada boom, bada bam, and go on our separate ways. Mm-hmm. But yet again, if you hanging out with me, chilling with me, calling me, texting me, good morning, all this, hey, how you doing? Let me come see you. Let's go out on a dinner date. Let's go watch a movie. Let's go out on an adventure somewhere. What you thinking about? What you doing? What's your favorite color? No, I need to be able to post you and see if it's anybody else that you've been occupying.
Because you don't want to hear this.
Sure don't.
Yeah, you don't, brother.
I'll be like that black dude off of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 when he found out the girl that he was talking to was betraying him. Turn that off. You keep watching. I said turn it off.
Yeah, nah, for real, smack the TV.
I said turn.
But this episode is brought to y'all by soap. Dirty ass niggas go wash your ass. Ass niggas go watch your ass. Dirty ass niggas go wash your ass.
Wash your ass. Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Go wash your ass.
Dirty ass niggas go wash your ass.
Dirty ass niggas go wash your ass.
All right, so yeah, y'all, we gonna wrap it up here. We love y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate everything that y'all doing. This is the Just Say It podcast. We just joking. But make sure y'all do go wash your ass. You know what I mean? But
perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing.
We're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for watching another episode.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. For all the artists out there, small businesses out there, if you want your song played or your business on the podcast, please submit all inquiries or your business ideas and songs to the Just Say It official podcast at gmail.com. We would love to get y'all on. We love it. We love it. We love y'all. Thank y'all. Keep watching the clips. Keep watching the podcast. Share it to your friends. Share it to your pastor. Share it to the kids down the block. Share it to your homies, your girlfriends, your girls, your besties.
Like I said, I am your host, Warren Socks.
And I am your co-host, DJ Blood Money.
And we out this motherfucker.
Life's been good to me. Yeah, I'm still learning. It's the groove for me. Yeah, I'm still turning when I move my feet. Yeah, I do my thing. You could ride with me. Get the vibe going. I'm trying to